What's going on, guys? It's been a minute. I'm back. I know you're probably saying, where's this cocksucker been? What's he been up to? Listen, I'm just going through things right now. Nothing too bad, just life obstacles, trying to get through it, trying to navigate. Obviously, it's a one-man show right now, so trying to hold everything together. And honestly, let's take that time to just put this out there, right? If you're going through things that you need to handle it, right? Don't put it on the back burner. I say this all the time. I don't want to just start this episode on preachy bullshit. But guys, handle what you need to. Make sure you're good. You are your best investment. You get what I'm saying? So make sure you're good. Move on to the hobbies, the fun stuff, everything after you make sure you're good. Guys, we got a lot to talk about today. I want to catch you up on everything that's been going on with me, with the show, just in general. The world is starting to get better, I think, in my opinion. And honestly, I want to start this off with a funny story that honestly just came up and sparked a old memory that I had from when I was a kid. So I get a random message about one of my friends saying, "What hand do you masturbate with?" Wild question, right? I answered honestly, I'm a lefty. I do everything, left, right. I throw with my right, I eat right, and, spank the wanker with my left. And I get a response back with, "Oh, you do that because it feels like someone else is doing it to you?" What? Why would the left hand feel any different than the right? At all. So then I had to explain how when I was 15, just to say high school, some mornings I would wake up and that stallion was ready to go. So I would get up, I would sit on my hands until they went numb, and then I'd spank the wanker. It was amazing. That feels like no one is involved other than you and a very intimate, fuzzy feeling partner. Hand on static electricity, you feel me? So guys, let me know down below. And honestly, if you don't want to put your personal name out there, create a fake account and tell me if you're with me, right? Let's stand tall on this one, Kings. The fuzzy hand jobs, they call it something. It's like a sneaky assassin or something. Guys, please tell me we're on the same page. All right, so people underestimate how cool it is to be a car salesman, right? I wake up every day with the mindset and mentality of a porn star, right? I'm driving to work, I look myself in the mirror, and I ask myself, Tristan, who are you going to fuck today? Is it going to be finance? Is it going to be parts? Or is it going to be that dirty little customer with that 450 credit score? And honestly, 90% of the time, it's going to be that customer. And I know, it sounds sick. You said that's why salesmen are cocksuckers. That's why they're all greasy. But let me take this scenario, put it into a different aspect of life, and maybe, I'm not saying for sure, but maybe you won't think I'm such a cocksucker, right? We will do things on a one-night stand that we would never, ever consider doing to our significant other, right? Wilding out, 2 thumbs, spread the butt open, throw beach sand in there. I don't give a fuck. Whatever you're into. Me, I don't think I would do that. It's very particular, but I don't think I would put sand in someone's butt just to see their reaction. Anyway, I do this. We do this because we know we don't have to see that person again, So, sure, they might come back in a week talking about their tailpipe bitches, and so might the customer. But it's a risk I'm willing to take. Because if you fuck over one of your coworkers on a shady deal, right, you now have to deal with that person every single day. It's like blatantly cheating and getting caught. Don't cheat. But if you're going to, don't get caught. Simple as that. Another funny word that I learned not too long ago is the word twink. I learned this from one of my gay friends. He is openly homosexual. And he called his boyfriend a twink. And I thought it was the cutest word I had ever heard. So I said, "What is that? A term of endearment?" He goes, "No, it's a tiny, kind of submissive gay person. And it was, wow, what a cute word with such a nasty meaning. I think if I was a gay man, I don't think I would be a twink. I don't know if I even really could qualify. Um, but I would hope to find my twink in that world of. Let's be honest. The gay world looks so fun. And if you think it doesn't, you're lying to yourself. Okay? The gay world seems amazing. Every night could feel like you're in Miami, right? Dancing, drinking, probably doing weird things in the bathroom. And no one's questioning you. I want that. But I'm not gay, so I can't have it. It is what it is. I'm on straight bullshit this episode. As you can tell. It is what it is. But I'll tell you this. We went to Game On the other night. We're trying to watch the UFC fights, and there's a fucking unit with us. Absolute unit. We are not even rolling that deep. It was literally 3 of us. But we pull in this fucking, my big-ass Dodge Hemi into this parking garage. Can't even park. If you're not familiar with Game On, Lorain, Ohio. But they're a sports restaurant/bar, so we figured they have to have the fight. We get this unit parked. We get inside. I'm telling them, because the last time I had been there was probably when it first opened, that this is going to be a great experience. One of the cooler bars in Lorain. That was a fucking mistake. So, we walk in, immediately are greeted by 3 men wearing bulletproof flak jackets. And they're like, this. So I'm like, all right, he's got to pat me down. Little odd. Why are you wearing a bulletproof vest, cocksucker? I am a bouncer in downtown Cleveland. And I am not wearing a bulletproof vest. Ever. Ever. Are you telling me that Lorain is worse than Cleveland? Are you sure about that? Because I don't know. Anyway, pats me down, pulls on my pocket so hard because he realizes that I've got 2 iPhones on me in both pockets. And he's like, what is what? I said, I got 2 phones, dude. He's just like, you need to pull it out. I need to see an ID. Okay, here's the ID, cocksucker. Here's my 2 iPhones. People see 2 iPhones and get shook. They think I am either selling drugs or on bullshit with women. And there's no happy medium there. It's a work phone, cocksucker. It's for work, okay? So he lets it go, lets me in, gets the other guys in. And then the second guy, wearing a flak jacket, tells us we need to give him $10 for a cover charge. Bitch, we're in Lorain. Once again, I am a bouncer in Cleveland, downtown Cleveland. Don't wear a bulletproof vest. Don't pat people down. And don't do cover charges. I mean, come on, guys. What are you doing? So, we keep things pushing. We said, what's the cover charge? Because we want to watch these fights. I'm honestly, I'm over the chit-chat. Let's watch these fights. He says $10, cash or Cash App. Who's Cash App? How about that? Tell me whose Cash App I'm sending this to. He pulls out a cash code. I said, nah, this don't sit right. So I literally, in front of these guys, look at my buddies. I say, this is ghetto bullshit. We need to leave. We then proceed to walk back out, get into that absolute unit of a truck in the tiniest parking garage in the world, and got the fuck out of there. Went and watched the fight at home. That's how bad Game On is. And I don't want to turn into a review channel, but what the fuck are you doing? Why is that the atmosphere you have created at your bar, restaurant, whatever the fuck it is, pool lounge? Get it together, Game On, or I'll be writing a letter to the mayor. I don't know what it will say, but I will write that fucking letter. Talking about dude grabbing my iPhones and judging me for having 2 of them. Did I mention I work in downtown Cleveland? As a bouncer? Just think about it. Just think about it. Guys, we're going to take a quick break. We'll get right back into it. Alrighty, guys, and we are back after a quick break. Look, it's just me. Honestly, I need to be honest with you guys. It's literally just me. Last episode, you had 3 of us. Now, it's just T. That's it. And that's okay. You know, I get it. Like I said, like I started this episode with, if you got shit going on in your life, go get after it, dude. Good and bad. Handle that shit, you know? So, my boys, they're doing their thing. They'll be back whenever they're back. But I am thinking about kind of rebranding the channel, and I want you guys to truly tell me what you think about my plans to grow this channel into something that can continue to just get bigger than me in front of a mic. I've got a few ideas. If you guys watched the Happy Dad video right here, we did a review, and at the beginning we acted out this skit, right? We totally did that like spur of the moment, off the dome, and that was the funnest part about the day, is like acting that out in a fun and cool way. If you guys have not seen it, once again, dropping a photo of that, go check that out on YouTube. Leave us a like, comment your favorite flavor, and let me know what you think. But I'm considering adding more skits to the channel, just the YouTube channel, and not really into the podcast or anything. But I think it could be a fun and creative way for like people outside of the city to get some exposure to what Mind If I Crash can bring. If you guys think skits are a good idea, let me know. I know we entertain doing the fake celebrity prank where we get some of the biggest dudes we know to act as security guards, and we go to a major city, Columbus, Cleveland, and walk around like we're a big deal. You know, have fans of the show come and act like they're paparazzi or whatever it might be. I think that could be a really good skit. But if you have any ideas, please DM them to me. DM them to the Mind If I Crash podcast account on Instagram, whatever. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you want to see. Another idea that I have is maybe rebranding the show altogether. A lot of it is me coming on and bringing my trash-ass stories, right? The kind of like vulgar side of my life just comes out on the show. And it is cool to get like kind of unlimited support from people. But I do think that it might be cool to hear other people's stories, especially like that trash ass bullshit. So I have been considering maybe even having like particular people on that are like okay with coming on. They can remain anonymous if they want to, but like coming on and like truly blasting the wildest experiences they've had, whether they be off sexual encounters, weird first dates, things like that. Goofball of a relationship, whatever it might be. I'm thinking like that definitely helps drive a whole new lane for this show to go. It would be awesome. If it's something you guys want to see or would potentially consider coming on for, let me know. I should say this show is never off limits, right? Anyone can reach out to me if they wanted to be on or a part of the show. I've noticed, especially like around this time of year, when you're out, you're with your friends, you see certain situations, people might think that like there's levels to this. There really isn't. At ground level where we're at, anyone can come on. Anyone can share their story. That's the coolest thing, is everyone does have a story to share. And if you are okay with it, come on. Tell us your story. I don't care what it is. Tell us your story. So let me know what you guys think about rebranding and adding skits. Speaking of skits, I do want to bring up an amazing show I got put onto on Netflix. One of the old writers from SNL made a show called I Think You Should Leave. And it is unlike anything I had ever seen. It is in your face, quick, funny, super intense at times, and it's a hilarious show. If you guys haven't heard of it, check that out. Let me know what you guys think. I've been watching it nonstop. Shout out to Chuck for putting me onto that one. It's all love, boy. Guys, it's one of those episodes where I either take it one of two ways, right? I go down and like continue to kind of share light, funny, crazy stories, or I veer off into like the mental health side of things that I tend to get on and start preaching about. Um, I do want to say that starting the episode off the way I did, I do owe you guys more of an explanation than just I'm going through things. That's why you're not getting content, right? I do owe you more than that. And I don't want people worrying because that's not the case here, right? Going through things, I'm really trying to get where I want to be financially in my career. Make sure that I'm good, that Mia's good, like I need to make sure that in this critical point of my life where like I'm going to be on the back end of my 20s here in February, that I'm where I need to be overall as a man, as a father. I need to make sure that I'm there, and that comes with like sacrifices. And as much as I don't think that I should ever cut corners, especially with the show, it does limit the amount of times that I can upload. Juggling the schedule of the cast of Mind If I Crash along with everything that goes into parenthood and just having a life can get hard sometimes. So I really, really hope that you guys aren't taking that personal. I know a lot of people just ask like, hey, are we going to get anything anymore? Absolutely. I don't ever plan to stop doing the show. This show has done so much for me, has opened up so many opportunities for me, and I am forever grateful. Think about this. I started this in a room that was too small to be a bedroom. I started this in a small room of my house and just started talking into a mic. The first episode I recorded, maybe not 30 times, it might be an exaggeration, multiple times, just fixated on trying to get everything right. That's not how it should be. I eventually let my guard down, spoke naturally, spoke my mind, let the mind do the talking, and I put together, honestly, statistically still one of the best podcasts I've ever created, just by letting that thing flow, and you guys supporting the hell out of it. I mean, we did stupid numbers in less than 24 hours on that episode, and I knew, yeah, I'm going to keep doing this. I am absolutely going to keep doing this. And now look at where we're at. Like, we've grown into being a part of one of the coolest tattoo shops in the state of Ohio. Really being engaged with the fan base that we have created, and like knowing who's with us, who wants to see what, taking in guest recommendations and submissions and so many cool different things. Guys, I love it. I love everything that this show has done for me. So don't think that I want to turn my back on it or not upload. If I had a way to make everything work, I absolutely would. I know that I am under stress that I've put on myself. And that's not a terrible thing. That's okay. But with that stress comes room for error, and I've noticed in my personal life making just like weird mistakes that I shouldn't normally make. And I think it's because I'm not having this time where I dump out my thoughts and feelings into a podcast. I understand this is very therapeutic for me and can be of enjoyment to you guys. So I am going to at least try to do 2 episodes a month. So let's just say every other week until I am right where I need to be. I'm still shooting the vlog. I'm doing everything else but this, and that's not okay. So I'm going to give you guys content as I can. If you guys do want anything, let me know. I always appreciate the support. I'm always grateful for what this show has done for me in my life, and my confidence, my self-esteem, bringing me back down to reality at times too, like not getting in over my head. It's been a lot of trial and error, just like everything in my life. This show has been a lot of trial and error, and I'm where I want to be. Guys, I appreciate you. I love you. I'll see you soon.